Hey guys, mahal everyone, 40 the Broadway Saiyan here. So we are doing a Dissidia Opera Omnia video. I know you see two of me on the screen, but what we're gonna do with this video is I actually want to touch up on something that I recorded on my last Golbez video to prepare you guys for the upcoming Golbez event that is hitting the global version literally within a few hours from now upon the making of this video. So if you guys remember in my gameplay visual showcase, I was talking about how when you first KO the boss or deplete its HP to 0 for the first time, it uses Kiraga, where it fully heals itself, removes all debuffs, and then also increases its stats, right? And then on the level 50 and higher versions of that, when that happens, he automatically uses this AoE magic brave attack on the entire party that removes their buffs, except for framed buffs. But if he breaks a target or is already attacking a broken target with that AoE ability, he gets a low action delay, meaning he can almost immediately act right after that, and because his brave is going to be so high, he is likely going to KO somebody. Well, during the gameplay showcase, if you guys remember, and it is behind me right now, we're going to watch it together, I summoned when I knew I was going to deplete his HP to 0 for the first time, because I thought that if you do that and he heals himself, it's going to bypass that AoE attack. Well, let's take a look at it together again. So we're going to go ahead and watch this. Okay, so as you can see right here, I attacked, and then I'm going to pop summon soon. Okay, so I have my Kane use his EX ability, we get the launch, we build up our Brave, and I think it's right here where I actually use the summon, because I'm like, okay, so I'm probably going to KO him soon. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Alright, so I'm thinking, alright, there. So I use the summon, right? Alright, so let's keep watching here. We're going to bring his HP down to 0. I use Rising Wave. Hey, we're almost there. Okay, I don't know why my screen keeps doing that. Okay, so I think right here we're going to KO him. Alright, we're going to deplete his HP to 0 for the first time. So right here, okay, he heals himself. Okay, looks like he keeps the debuffs. Alright, so he keeps the debuffs. But this is where I thought where it's going to bypass that AoE attack that he does right after, right? But watch this. So watch this. Okay, so you see that the boss is targeting Kane, and we're literally finishing the whole summoning sequence, right? Okay, so there we go. I use my EX ability with Golbez right after the summoning. Boom! AoE attack. Okay, so this is what I think it is. The boss itself, regardless of the summon, is still going to do that AoE attack. I think the way the game is that it still puts it into its ability slot or whatever its ability turn, so that right after the summoning phase, if you had KO'd him for the first time during the summoning phase, and then you're out of the summoning phase, after you take your next turn after the summoning phase, the boss will automatically do that, and that's what happened right there. Now, I did test this. I actually went back and tried this out just to make sure that, you know, I wasn't going crazy. And it actually did happen. So what you could theoretically do here to prevent that from happening is if you're going to take Kefka, who's going to be a synergy for the Golbez event, and you time it correctly, you can actually use his Trine to get the blind and the HP attack silence. That way, when you exit the summoning phase, and let's say you KO'd him for the first time during the summoning phase, you exit the summoning phase, you take your next turn, and then he's going to do that big AoE attack, right? If you have the blind debuff and the HP attack silence debuff, there's a chance that he's probably going to miss either your entire party or maybe one or two, right? So he won't be able to gather that much Brave. And then if you, by chance, do not deplete his Brave, or he gets that low action delay where he gets his turn right back, that the HP attack silence will kick off, and then that way you literally bought yourself some time and you save yourself from that. So what we're gonna do now is I'm actually gonna bring you guys to that point, and I'm actually gonna show it to you in a live gameplay showcase again. That way you guys are prepared when you actually enter this fight for the upcoming Golbez event for the global version of the game. So let's go ahead and move on to that. Alright guys, so here we are. I'm gonna go ahead and show you in a live gameplay showcase what I meant about that whole mess right there with the flawless boss, so then that way you guys know what to do. Okay, so we're at this point right now in the game where I have his HP brought down almost to 0 for the first time, so this is where I'm going to summon. So we're gonna go ahead and summon right here, and I did take Kefka this time, so that way I don't mess it up. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and apply Ridiculous Clown. Boom. All right. So when he heals himself, what we did notice when we rewatched that, the boss actually does not remove the debuffs off of him, which is very helpful in our case. Okay, so right here, we're likely going to KO him for the first time. So he's going to use that Kiraga. Okay, so let's take a look at the turn here. All right, so looks like he has his turn coming up. So we have 3 more turns on the summon, and then right afterwards, unless we get some sort of like a turn manipulator. All right, so we manipulated the turn there, so that's good. We see the 2 debuffs that have 2/2, which is essentially the blind and the HP attack silence. Okay, we still have it. We're gonna go ahead and do this then. We're gonna go ahead and just use Light of Judgment. So let's hope we keep them. Okay, so we have 1 of them. I'm not sure which one that is, but okay, so what we're gonna do here is we are going to just use Brave Attack because we know that he's going to attack again. Okay, he's going to do that AoE attack. There we go. There's the AoE attack. And he didn't get the action delay. But you guys see what I mean, right? So if you happen to bring Flawless's HP down to 0 for the first time during the summoning phase, he's still going to get that AoE attack off right after your next turn after the summon phase. So you want to be careful of that. Again, Kefka can be very clutch for this, or you could just keep everybody's brave up if you're not going to be bringing Kefka, or I'm pretty sure you guys can think of some other strategies to save yourself from, you know, getting a character KO'd. But I just wanted to make this video just to make you guys aware, so then that way when you enter it, you're not like, wait, what was that? You know, how come the boss got that AoE attack off during the summoning phase? You know, I don't get what happened there, right? So anyways, hopefully this helps you guys out and preparing for this particular fight. I thought about it and I was all like, no, I gotta tell them because some people might not be aware. So I tried to figure it out and I figured out why. So yeah. Alright guys, well this is 40 the Broadway Saiyan. Stay tuned for the next video. Get hyped for Golbez and Mahal, everyone.